Hello, my name is David Meyer, and I'm just talking to you today about the 7.2, and I just wanted to share with you some exciting stories that I've been hearing lately. I think many people are aware that my story is, it's not the happiest story, but, I didn't actually create my story. This culture created my story, and, basically for me, my mother passed away of cancer at 44, my uncle passed away of a heart attack at 37, I had a teacher that passed away of a heart attack at 38, I had a coworker that passed away of a heart attack at 44. He was a former boss that worked with me at a Write-Ups Foods. I had another coworker that passed away from a heart attack at 51. I had a teacher that passed away from a heart attack at 56. And I had a neighbor that actually used to make fun of me for eating healthy, and he passed away at 58 from cancer in about 3 months. And my grandma passed away from cancer, and the people in my family that lived a long time, for instance, I had a grandma that lived to be over 90, but she was overweight for about 40-50 years and ended up getting Alzheimer's. So I became very aware of the importance of our health and how important this is. But a real thing that a lot of people don't think about is the fact that medical bills right now are the leading cause of bankruptcies in this country, and there's more people filing for bankruptcy now than during the Great Depression. Officially there's 62% of bankruptcies in this country right now are from medical bills. And I just met someone just within this week that's telling me how they're they're going to have to file for bankruptcy. They have $27,000 plus of medical bills. I talked to a friend of mine that his father-in-law has $50,000 medical bill, no medical insurance that he has to pay. Another friend of mine, her father had $100,000 in medical bills for spending 2 weeks in hospitals. And that's what really makes me want to share Sharon Foulger's story. Sharon Foulger was introduced to the alkaline movement recently because someone shared this message with her. And she has fibromyalgia, and she has psoriatic rheumatoid arthritis, and she's a 4-time cancer survivor. And I met her, and I was really curious about this company 7.2 and the products that they are claiming that are creating this alkaline environment and improving people's health. And when I started talking to her, she explained to me how she's been on these products since June 2013, and it was August 2013 when I started talking to her, so she's been on the products for about 2 months. And she explained to me how she was able to stop taking 5 different medications, which is a total of 17 pills a day that she was able to stop taking as her health improved. And she let me know that she's 75% symptom free now. And before, if she went golfing just 9 holes, she'd have to sleep for 3 days. And now she told me that she can go golfing 18 holes a day, 3 days in a row, and she still has plenty of energy, which is just incredible because she's been through so much. She's a 4-time cancer survivor. And I was starting to figure, I was just like, that must cost a fortune, that she was on all these medications. And she told me that she's still on, some morphine, and she's still on a small amount of medications, but she's been able to stop taking 17 pills a day. And I started asking her, like, well, how much does all that cost? Because I really wanted to know, how much does it cost to take that many medications? And it turns out she was spending $600 a month on medications. And now, and this was out of pocket, this is what she was spending out of pocket. Now she's spending $9 a month out of pocket. So she's saving $7,000 this year. And you could take that money and you could go to Hawaii, 2 or 3 times on that money. You could buy a car with that money. You could buy organic food with that money. You could put that money somewhere else. And I have a feeling it's going to go to some really good use. Going to Hawaii 3 times, every year sounds pretty good to me. So not only did she see dramatic improvements in her health as her body became more alkaline, but she was able to stop taking 17 different pills a day, and she was able to see these just dramatic, improvements. And then I also met this lady named Karen Myers, and she struggled with ulcerative colitis, for many years. And she started getting on 7.2 products to create an alkaline environment in a simple, cost-effective, and easy way. And she was able to become 100% symptom-free from her ulcerative colitis, and she was able to stop taking all of her medications, but she was explaining to me they were costing the healthcare system $12,000 a year. And I also met someone that struggled with multiple sclerosis for 8 years, and 8 days had more improvements in her health on these 7.2 products than she did in 8 years of just going strictly to the medical system. And she was able to stop taking 2 medications just in 8 days. And one of them was Adderall, which was for her biggest symptom, which is fatigue. And she also, is starting to do things that she hasn't been able to do in years, like cartwheels and sit-ups, and she's starting to exercise and have more energy. And, she says she doesn't feel as dizzy, and it's incredible. And, what I think about when I think about the Alkaline company and the message of alkalinity is, if Sharon Foulger was able to improve her health this much, she didn't cure her disease, she was able to improve her health this much that she ended up saving $7,000 in medical costs. What would happen if we were able to create 1,000 more stories like this? 1,000 more stories like Sharon Foulger's, where we were able to help people improve their health that much that they could potentially save up to $7,000 a year. If you add that up, and I have an accounting background because I have an accounting degree, you're going to find that that's $7 million that we could save hardworking Americans just by helping them alkalize their bodies with 7.2 products. And if you were going to do this on your own, essentially you're going to have to eat like Adam and Eve did. You're going to have to eat a 100% raw vegan diet. I know people that do it. Some of them eat 30 bananas a day, a pound of green leafy vegetables a day. I see some of them doing it, and they're making juices that cost $15, $20 just for 3 or 4 glasses of juice that's made with all kinds of fancy organic vegetables. And that stuff can be expensive, it can be time consuming, and it can not be very palatable for the typical American that's not used to those type of foods. So 7.2 products really allow people a way to alkalize their body in a simple, cost-effective, and easy way, for everybody. So I really just, if you get a chance, Google, alkaline versus acidic. Google the benefits of an alkaline diet, and just do some research and see what you think. See if you see what I see. Thank you.